Hi, friends. It's me, and welcome to another live stream on Crochet and Chill or Chill and Crochet. and today is March 17th, 2022. So happy St. Patrick's Day. I got my green on. And as you see, the title is called Something New. And if you read the description, yes, long story short, I learned how to arm knit, and it it's actually not that hard. Honestly, it took me a few tries to start it up, but then I got the hang of it. So this, which is heavy, and I don't think I'll be able to show all of it. This is the blanket that I'm working on for a friend of mine. I have used, well, I can tell you, I've used one, two, three, four, five. I've used five skeins, and I am nearing the end of it. So this live stream is going to be of me, hopefully finishing, hopefully not getting interrupted, but we'll see. So, reason why I'm doing it today is because I had to order more. And yeah, I had to order more. So this is going to be the last one because it's already huge. So I ended up, and I'm gonna link the description. Um, I went to, um, of course, I went to YouTube, and I came across this one video. It's titled "How to Arm Knit a Blanket in 45 Minutes with Simply Maggie." This was this. All right, this was posted September 13th, 2019. Um, it would have took me 45 minutes. Well, it took me like a couple of hours because I had to continue to figure out how to start it. And yeah, it would have took me like a couple of hours to actually finish it. But like I said, I had to five. I ran out of yarn, and of course, distractions happened. So I actually started this last week. So, and had to wait. I actually physically went to Joann's, and they had ran out of this specific color that I needed. I was going to get a black one, but I'm like, I'm going to end it on a green. So this is Joann's brand, Big Twist, and it is Ivy, I believe. So the blanket is Ivy and black, and she picked out the colors because at first she wanted like a gray, which I didn't have a problem with. I think they had well, they didn't have enough of the gray that she wanted, and I was glad that I caught on to that because I started picking them out, and then I looked down and the grays were like two different shades, and I'm like, oh crap. So I took pictures, and she was like, oh, the green and the black, so some of them was slittering. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to excuse me, refresh my memory on how to start this. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on which arm I'm supposed to start back on. But yeah, and I'm also I haven't watched the entire video because I've been watching it like in bits and pieces to guide myself. So I will have to definitely either maybe pause it, or you guys are going to hear the video playing because I don't know how to bind off. So I have been trying my hand out at actual knitting, and um, my best friend found a video for me that the lady slowed it down as far as the actual knit stitch, and it helped. It helped me a lot. But I gotta learn what do they call it, the German cast on, which is it looks so complicated. um, I guess music, right? We're gonna try. So I had I haven't looked at my last live stream. I usually like record and then I go back and kind of like skim through it. But my best friend said she could hardly hear me, but she could hear the music. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can turn it down to like one notch as far as the volume. And what might be the problem is that my mic is like right underneath the my screen, my computer screen. So that could be the problem. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my stuff, and we're gonna set up my mic to where it's supposed to be. The problem I have with these tripod mics is that sometimes, all the time, the tripod won't stay where I want it to stay, you know. Oh, and there's a skein. So I don't know if it's because it's cheap. I don't know. I didn't. I spent. Um, I wouldn't say it's cheap. Of course, everything's falling. I wouldn't say that it was cheap because I spent a good deal of money on this mic. It just so happens there. Oh my god. You know, I don't know. It's the tripod portion. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and do what I'm supposed to do and find music. So let me know if so let me guys know if you can hear the music over me. If you can't hear the music, well, it would help if I had people already in here. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let my best friend know that I am actually going live. So, um, so yes, I got to figure out which arm this was on, and I might have to back. Yeah, because this is a well, you're seeing the back of it. So the back looks horrible now that I'm looking at it. And I've got to um okay, so the yarn is coming this way. Yeah, unfortunately the back looks horrible. So when I first started this, I had it so tight on my arm that it was cutting off circulation. But you know, you live and you learn. And all right, so I'm assuming that because the working end is on this side, it's going to be on this arm. So this is a completed row. Anyway, I didn't do it, and I didn't do this, and then I'm like got halfway, like I usually do everything that I do, and took a break. No, I finished this whole row, so that helped a lot. I know probably a lot of you don't watch um sports, but today is I want to say it's the official first day of March Madness. There was two or four play-in games. The past couple of days. And you can count those as the start, you know, if you want to. You see how tight it is? It's like it's so hard for me to try to maneuver it because that's how tight I knit it. But this back scratcher definitely came in handy as a replacement needle. Because it was so funny because it didn't dawn on me like, oh crap, what am I supposed to do? Um, if I have to go to the bathroom, if I have to take a break. And just so happened that back scratcher was like right there. All right, so I only have like this much left. I'm hoping that it will complete another row and then I can start on the green. If not, I don't know. All right, so and I'm going to say that it doesn't matter if it's bunched up as much because you're going to be spreading it out when you work anyway. So Maggie's instructions were to work it as tight as you possibly could. And my best friend was like, you're going to be cutting off circulation. All right. So, yeah. So, what you do is you take your working yarn in your hand and you're going to take the first loop off. I believe, yeah. Take the first loop off and you make a loop. That one is going to go on your hand, on your other arm. Sorry. And, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Because my medical bracelet is silicone cone, and that was causing a problem as well. Um, so if you have a tendency like me to forget things, um, just remember that your the arm that has the loops is the arm that you're supposed to hold the working yarn, the working in. So, and yeah, so there's the first loop. You can push it down if you like. And it was funny that the casting on was like the hardest thing. And then after that, it was like really simple. Like, it's like no wonder it only takes like 45 minutes to an hour to make a blanket like this. Because it works, as you can see, quickly. I'm going to say you don't want your loops too loose because then it's definitely going to show the gaps in the blanket. And I think I'm going to be able to make one last row of black, and then I can move on to the green. I will have to go back over and I will have to go back over because I've joined in a few places and I've got to I don't want to say sew them in because I'm only using my arms. I'm not using actual needles, but I do have to hide like the knots and all. And see, now that I learned, I didn't have to make the loop so tight. It's more comfortable. It still is a tight squeeze, but it's not cutting off circulation. Oh yeah, I've definitely had enough to finish. There we go. I had room. So Maggie shows us how to join another skein of yarn. And this is the most not complicated. It's like the tedious part for me because as you can see, it's not like well, it is like a regular skein, but because it's like bulky jumbo, like this is like the only way that you'd be able to work it, because if you pull out from the end, I think it's right here. See, and you see how it's wrapped around, and it's not like a regular skein. I need to find a skein. So it's not like a regular skein like this. And you see where the string is coming out, and all you have to do is just pull. Yeah, no, this is not like that. So I have to unravel a few feet. I think it's ironic that today is St. Patrick's Day and this came in and it's green. So I was telling myself the other night, I was like, if this skein actually comes in, I'm definitely going to do a live stream. So, all right. So basically, what you do, and it's going to be a little bit hard for me to do because of the loops on my arm. It's covering my hand. All right. So you basically double knot it, or try to anyway. And you tie it as tight as you can. And then we're going to try to work over that knot. And I realized how hard it is for me to tie a knot right now, because I jammed my finger the past weekend and it still hurts. All right. So I'm going to see if I can like cover this and see if we can work over it. I doubt it, but push comes to shove, we got these. Which I think she said to do that anyway. But because I got the tubular yarn, as you can see the cotton. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. So you're gonna do the exact same thing that from the other arm. You're gonna take the loop, and then all right. So yeah, it didn't work. Like I said, we'll figure it out. What I probably end up doing is like the next row, I can work over that. But it is incredibly fast. And I really like it. I just don't like the cost. Like these skeins, not gonna lie, even on sale were like, well, I got this last one for like $16. And that was online. But in store, I think I got like 20% off. But they were marked $19.99 originally. And you see how fast we just did this next row? I only had that much left. Come on. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, I love how fast it works up. And now that I've basically got a general idea of how this works, I wouldn't have a problem making these blankets. Now, what I would do for the next one is I would definitely use a different type. All right. Oh man, I was supposed to count the rows. So, all right, give me a moment. I gotta go to my Discord. Did I put in works in progress? I did not put it in general. But this is pretty. It's this is very helpful because now I can tell you exactly when I actually started. Um, this is so hard to do left-handed. I'm a right-handed person. Um, wow. You my best friend talk. Uh, a lot. Yeah, we talk a lot. There we are. Okay, so I started. Oh, it has been a week. Well, it's been 6 days. I started on the 11th, and I was on row 30. So I just did 2 rows. So let me 31 and 32. All right. All right. And I believe it's supposed to be, I think she said 36 or 38 rows. I can't remember, but we're going to find out. All right. Yeah, and I've been live for 22 minutes and working on, well, like I said, technically this is row 33, but this is the third row that you guys have seen me work. So we're not doing bad at all. And so what's going to help this blanket is when I get done, I'm going to like kind of stretch it out and shape it. So it can get to um, the measurement that it's supposed to be. So Simply Maggie uses like a softer jumbo. Like, not to say that this isn't soft, it's just because it's two that gives it, I guess you want to say, like an odd feeling. Like I said, it's still soft. And what I've learned is that making anything in a jumbo or bulky is going to make the blanket or your project a weighted project. Because I made my mom one, which you can kind of see like right here, and this was made from a what is it, Chanel chunky, and yes, it's very freaking heavy. All right, so now here. So I'm hoping you guys can, like I said, hear the music, or hear me more than you hear the music this time around. I got my volume on my computer down to one notch or maybe two. See, that's why you shouldn't have it so tight. Then you struggle with the loops. But like I said, it doesn't help that my finger is still kind of jammed. So it is kind of not the best feeling. It's definitely not the best feeling in the world. All right, 34. All right, so I technically have 4 more rows. I'm sorry, I'm saying talking to my people in Discord. All right, and I did update that. Yeah, yeah. So we technically got 4 rows left. Whew. Like I said, I just saw it right there. We're gonna work that. Yeah, it didn't dawn on me. Like on this side, you can see the color changes compared to this side. But yeah, this is this is a heavy monster here. All right, so I'm just going to try to wind off another couple of feet. Make it easier on myself. All right, so let me see. There. So yeah, I think I most definitely will do the next arm knit blanket um with a different type of yarn. It's just so I mean, it's gonna get expensive anyway. And I think that's what I want to talk about kind of sort of today. While I'm doing this. And it's like a lot of um shoot. Make sure that's the right one. Okay. Glad I caught that. um like a lot of crafters, they of course they do like a lot of handmade and homemade stuff, right? And a lot of them like to sell it. And the common person, and no offense to you guys, um, but even I was the same way before I got into um, playing with yarn. Something that's homemade, and and they charge. You think they would charge like the boatload for it, and you're trying to sit there and figure out like, well, why do I have to pay that much? And a lot of us don't take into consideration the labor for one thing. So as you can see, like I'm not breaking out into a sweat, but it is getting me kind of tired to do this, even though it's quick work, you know. But it's the labor for one thing, you know, of us making homemade items, and then on top of that, it's the materials. Um, a lot of people, or everybody who makes anything and sell it, they have to put in the cost of materials into that dollar amount, you know. And so, like I said, like a blanket like this, I won't lie to you. Like when I get better, of course, I might do something like try to sell them. But even if I could, that price is going to be very hefty. I'm not going to lie to you, because the amount of skeins that I had to order, had to go and do it with, like, I think I said what, 6 total, and they were 20 a pop. You can do the math. Wait, it might be five. Five. I'm sorry. I think. Let me count again. One. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. It is 5. 5 skeins at $20 a pop. You know. So what I'm saying, that's already $100. And then if I didn't have any distractions or anything, yeah, it would have took me maybe a couple hours to make the one blanket. So honestly, I wouldn't worry so much about putting in how much labor. But then at the same time, because like I said, this is heavy. It's starting to get, well, it was getting harder by the time I was halfway on the black one, the black scheme. Yeah, it was so hard to start to lug around, and thank God I didn't have to like turn it. So I'm just switching arms. So, but that in itself, that's labor, if I'm being honest. So yeah, you're looking at paying almost $200 for this. You know, so that's just some stuff for you who don't play with yarn to consider the next time you look and you want to get something that's handmade, homemade, and that's just with anything, actually, even like cooking. I have another best friend of mine. She started her own. Um, she started her own bakery. She just, she works out the house, and you just gotta, like, I haven't seen her prices just yet. I have to go on her page and see. But she gives us like a discount because we're her best friends. And it's a group of us. It's a small group of us. And oh, of course. All right, so let me okay, honey. Hold on. All right. All right. Somebody rang my doorbell. I think it's a package that I need to sign for. So see this. This is time consuming. I'm coming. Stable. Yeah, now I'm breaking out into a sweat because I'm trying to rush this. Put this on here and try to figure out who's at my door. Sable. All right. All right. And with that, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. Okay, girl. All right. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I am back. So I'm trying to. There was somebody, family friend. Um, I was hoping that it was a package, another package. So I'm itching. so, so yeah, as you saw how long that took for me to even put that uh, on the back scratcher. Oh, okay. but yeah. But that was only because I was rushing and trying to get to the door because I thought it was a delivery and I didn't want them to sorry, I'm talking to a friend of mine trying to get arrangements. Cause since today is Thursday, I know it's not personal, but it's personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind sharing it. Um, oh, I think I messed up right here. No, I didn't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Um, 11. I'm trying to count this. I'm sorry. Oh, oh, 18. Yep. Okay. I had to make sure I had 18. Whew. So anyway, so me and my sister-in-law had this agreement that every Thursday I will come and get my nieces. And it's like a lot of things popped up to where there were some Thursdays that I didn't have to. So that's one moment. And I know when I came down with COVID last year, that did stop, of course, because I couldn't get them. You know, like the whole household had it, and we didn't want to give that to the girls. You know, so so now it's been like every now and then now, but I'm pretty sure in about 10 minutes, my oldest niece is gonna call next. So so yeah, so that's that. So I'm trying to figure out if I actually need to. If I don't, then this is gonna be great. But if I do, then I will definitely have to cut this short, which we're going on almost 45 minutes anyway. But then again, me and distractions. It's funny that the amount of time that I've been live is the amount of time that it is supposed to um, take to finish this blanket in whole, start to finish. But I did look on the comments, and there were like a couple of people well, a few people there was like, yeah, this took me longer than 45 minutes. Um, somebody was like 3 hours later, and that's honestly not bad. Like compared to how we like what we're used to doing. Like there's some blankets that takes months, and this one only takes tops once you get the hang of it 3 hours. That's definitely not a bad deal. All right, this is row 37. We finished. Over here. Sorry. Give me just a moment. Of course, I keep losing my hooks because I'm so disorganized. All right, give me just one moment. I need to. Shoot. Okay, so we're gonna pause that. We're gonna pause the music for just a second. I'm gonna switch accounts. And of course, the music starts right back up. uh, okay, so, all right. Because I forgot I didn't, I never did share. All right, now I'm at a slight dilemma because I have this much left, and I'm not sure this is going to be enough to finish the last row and bind off. I'm honestly not sure. Part of me wants to bind off now. Another part of me is like, see what you can do. Because this is like around the same amount that I started off with this live stream, right? You know what? I'm going to do the last row. We're doing this. We're going to do the last row and seeing exactly what happens. And also, I think I talked for like 10 minutes straight before I started and had to get organized. So this technically only took me 30 minutes. We're going to go with that. Yeah, I think I might have goofed and could have just stopped at row 37. I might not have enough to bind off. Or I might. I think I will. All right. All right. That was the last row. Whew. All right. Hmm. Yeah, my phone has been going crazy. Let's see. Okay, so I think I finished my conversation as far as how people treat crafters and their work and all. I think, yeah. So I've also been checking my phone because I was talking about the NCAA March Madness tournament that officially started today, and I have two teams, but I have one main, and that's University of Memphis. And so Sunday we had our conference championship. Hi, Harley. Harley is the one I'm making the blanket for, just in case you guys wanted to know. And Harley, I know you missed like almost all of it, but this is the back. So this is how the back is gonna look. And I'm gonna trim all that stuff and hide it and stuff like that. But this is heavy. This is how the front looks. So I think it's beautiful, if I'm being honest. All right, so while I'm trying to figure out how to bind off. So yeah, so I knew my team was playing today, and we just recently got rid of Direct TV because honestly, it was like way too much money, and found a streaming service which gave us like all the channels that we thought um, that we watched anyway. But the only two channels they don't have is TNT and TBS. And I was telling my stepdad yesterday about how the NCAA games work, and and I let him know. I was like, well, as long as my game is not on TNT or TBS, I can watch it. And guess what channel my game is on right now? So I can't watch it, but I'm getting updates on my phone, so that's why I keep going back and forth on my phone. It's at halftime now. We're kicking butt. Oh, it's out of the half. So second half, we're still kicking butt. Things are looking good. We're going to be moving on. All right. So, excuse me for just a second. I know you guys might hear her, and I hope it's not any copyright infringement. Oh, wait, what happened? Okay. So I'm occupied. Oh, wait. Is that her binding off? Oh, crap. That's her binding off. Wait, go back. All right. So this is her doing her last row. Oh. Oh, this is complicated. Hold on. Oh my God, this is complicated. All right, so I got us. Okay. Hold on, Maggie. You need to go back. All right. All right, I'm gonna have to turn this volume up so I can hear her. And what I might do is just share the. All right, I'm gonna have to share that. Just a second. All right. Got to turn it up, and then. All right, Maggie.
Getting a total of 34 rows, but that may vary depending on the size of application.
Of course. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh my gosh, that was the husband, and I forgot that it was after 3. But all right, here we go.
Blanket. So you could get less, you could get more. So to bind off, you want to knit 2 stitches.
I'm going to knit 2.
1
Okay.
and 2.
All right.
And when you're binding off, you don't want to tighten your stitches too much because then you'd have one skinnier end of your blanket. So just tighten them a little bit.
Okay.
And now you're going to knit 1 more.
Okay.
And then take that first stitch on your arm, pull it over the second one, and bind off that stitch. Tighten just a little bit.
Wait.
Knit 1 more. Too much because then you have one skinnier end of your blanket. So just tighten them a little bit.
Okay.
And now you're going to knit 1 more. And then take that first stitch on your arm, pull it over the second one, and bind off that stitch.
Wait, hold on. Did she?
Don't want 2 blankets.
Okay. I gotta go back.
I ended up knitting a total of 34 rows.
Okay. First off, she knitted 34 rows. I have 38. I'm not going back 4 rows. All right. All right. So did she time scale?
May vary depending on the size of your stitches when you're knitting your blanket. Okay. So you could get less, you could get more.
Okay.
So to bind up, you want to knit 2 stitches.
Okay, that's what I did.
1 and 2.
All right, so we got 2.
And when you're binding off, you don't want to tighten your stitches too much because then you have one skinnier end of your blanket. So just tighten them a little bit. And now you're going to knit 1 more. And then take that first stitch on your arm, pull it over the second one, and bind off that stitch. Tighten just a little bit. Knit 1 more.
Wait a minute.
Bind 1 off.
Okay.
Knit 1 more. Bind 1 off.
Okay, let's see.
Tighten just a little bit, and then you're going to continue doing that along the entire row. Pull it over the second one and bind off that stitch.
Okay.
Tighten just a little bit. Knit 1 more.
Okay.
Bind 1 off. Knit 1 more. Bind 1 off. Tighten just a little bit, and then you're going to continue doing that along the entire row until you have 1 stitch left on your left arm.
Okay. All right, so I think what she did, you guys saw that skip too, right? All right, so knit 1, bind, tighten a little. Knit 1, bind. Why it don't look right? I hope it looks right. All right. One, bind 1, knit 1. Okay. It didn't look like it was I don't know, it looked weird. So now I see it. Uh-oh. I knew I was not going to have enough. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. I think. We're not going to make it work. Oh, no. I'm going to make it work. Take that off. Damn it. Nope. Nope. All right. That sucks because now I have no idea how to put these back on. Let me see what she does.
Okay, I am binding off my last stitch,
Right.
and then we're gonna go ahead and take our scissors and cut about a foot away from the blanket. And then you can go ahead and pull that halfway through and then all the way through. And this will create a nice knot, the edge of your blanket. And then what you're gonna do is just pull on all of your stitches to.
All right, so now I have to figure out how in the world to go back because I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Yeah, because if I do it that way, it runs out. Man, I knew I wasn't going to have enough. But, See, if I knew how to actually knit, I would understand like how to undo, but I don't. I wonder, because this is the one that came over that. Okay, so how do I put this one back? I'll put this one, just put it back. Because, nope, oh crap. All right, let's put that back. Let's see. I want to figure that out. All right, I'm gonna figure it out. So keep that right there. What we're going to do is we're going to search. Unbind. Nope, that's binding off. I have no idea who that is. Oh, okay. I am so sorry, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google and type that question. How to unbind Okay, that's taking a break. Can you unbind knitting? Okay, that right there.
You've got mail.
Of course. Anyway, all right. So Hmm. Nobody is showing exactly how to if you make a mistake. Yeah, nobody's showing how to undo a mistake. So crap. So I know. Hmm. Okay. I wonder if I could just pull it through. How would that look? Hmm. Okay, it don't look bad. So there. Because I can't figure out how to unbind. There. I'm sorry, Harley. This is a trial run anyway, but the blanket, I think the blanket came out just fine. All right. So anyway, all right. So there you have it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing, and yeah, after an hour, I'm done. I just got to oh, now I just got to try to figure out how to work stuff like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can tie off my ends, hide the knots. Like I said, this is harder than you could ever imagine. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, this is harder than the knot tying is a bit harder than I expected with a bum hand. So I'm just gonna do um try to hide the ends as much as I can. Which, like I said, it's pretty hard to do because of the type of yarn, but we will make it work. Do some tucking in. Oh, okay. But after that, we'll be done. All right. Just remind me to go. I gotta go back up there. All right. I think that's the one thing I don't like about the tubular is because it makes it harder to hide the ends. All right, so because of that, so no more tubular for arm knitting. That's a fun little tip there. All right, just going over, see if I can see any more loose ends. I thought I saw. Here's one. Okay, so I need to flip that one. Okay, this is the double knot that I did. And I hate that it shows. Okay. I don't know what happened right here. Let's see. All right, sorry about the silence, guys. I'm just trying to figure out these knots. That one right there is a problem. Yeah, that one doesn't look good, and there's nothing I can do about it. Damn it. But um, right. But other than that, unsightly knot, we're done. And I'm actually proud of myself, but at the same time, again, lesson learned, and I would definitely um, do like the next one with a different type of yarn, you know, because this one shows too much white on its tail end, like way too much, to the point where I think I might have to just sew the ends. But uh, let's let me stand up. I gotta push back the chair and then stand up. So this thing is heavy. Push the chair back. And there you go. Like I said, I don't know what to do about that part. But uh, it's done. And it is a It is a monster. Huh. It's actually not that wide. But like she said, I can pull on it, try to get the dimensions right. Oh yeah. Yeah, it widens out once you pull on it. So yep, there you have it, guys. Uh I'm gonna work on it a little bit more as far as trying to hide like the white ends and stuff. But other than that, like I said, it's done. And it only took me technically, well, it took me a week. All right. That is done. That's done. Whew. Thank you for staying with me. And so I can show you how to finish that blanket. And I'm actually proud of myself, honestly. But again, I will definitely use another type of yarn for the next one. I don't. I particularly don't like the tubular yarn for working with, but as far as how it feels, um, it is soft. It could be softer, of course, but it is definitely a weighted blanket, as you saw me struggling with it. But I'm about to mail this off. So Harley, you will get this next week. So yeah. So that's that. I don't know when the next time I'll be live, but because as you can see, again, it's just a whole bunch, just a bunch and bunch and bunch of distractions, and for no reason, honestly. I'm trying to clean up the little a little bit. So yeah, so that's it. Thanks for hanging in with me, guys. As always, if you like the video, of course, comment, like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I do go live. And I think I said in the last stream that I think this channel is just going to be a whole bunch of live streaming. Um, so there's that, because I don't erase my live streams. So yeah, I will. You know what? Let's try to push for another one tomorrow, or actually probably later on tonight, which will be tomorrow for a lot of people. But yeah, so until then, tune in. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. See you later.